buckets. We are buckets. Haha, score! Yo, what's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Lone Oak Farm. You're on Farming Simulator 19. Oh, yeah. What are we doing back here? Well, I've been playing Lone Oak kind of on and off in my personal time, and this is actually my personal game. I started this last night. I think I've started maybe 5 or 6 times over the past 2 weeks, and I get one day in and I just lose it. I just lose it. I just don't want to do it anymore. But GeForce Modding has officially announced that they will be taking all of these placeables, everything that you see, and turning it into a placeable. It's going to take all the buildings, all the sheds, the animal husbandry, everything from every farm, and turning it into placeables. So what does that mean for me? That means that I want to build the ultimate Lone Oak Farm. And to do that, I want to do it appropriately, the right way. Even though I have a truck with my name on it. I don't care. Shout out to David, man. I appreciate this, bro. We're putting the last piece of equipment on the farm, and then we need to get to work. Now, it is spring 1, so we're still super early in the gameplay, but I need to put this away. This is actually a modded version. This will hold 100,000 liters, because I do have some modded stuff on here. It's not totally legit, as you would call it, but the reason is... Oh, that's the wrong one. Yep, that's what I wanted to do. Sure thing. We have a lineup. So, basically what I've been said is we've got a bunch of placeables on their way. I actually have the cow farm now. I just don't have any money to put it down. So we're trying to make money as quick as possible. So that's about this. Let's put this here. And let's just start with what equipment am I using? Because I'm using... I think it's an all-star cast. I love the equipment. Let's check it out. Starting off with tractors, I have gone for all in-game tractors. Nothing is a mod. Even, I consider the John Deere 6000, the 6M, I consider that to be an in-game tractor. It's a Giants mod. So, we have the 6120M. It has a 140 horsepower engine, and I believe we're running just normal tires on it or weights on the back, something like that. We're also using the John Deere 6250R. So this has 300 horsepower, it's got quite a bit of power, and it has wides with weights. And then I have my 8400R, the face of Farming Simulator 19. I'm using this, and again, I'm using all these. I like the European models, so I decided to go with those. I thought they looked phenomenal. No modded stuff right now. I'm trying to give myself something to work towards. That's why I'm doing that. Next. Oh yeah, and that's got duals all the way around. Next, we have the Warrior Plus 590. Yep, you guys know that. We got the, what's the in-game S790, except this will hold 1 million liters capacity in the hopper. Now, the reason being is I just don't want to sit around and do stuff all day. So, there you go. I'm not going to do that. Then we have the custom 82's 6.7 liter high-stroke Trail Boss TLX 2020. Oh, man. This was a gift from David for 100,000 subscribers. We were able to use it on the live stream. So I wanted to pay homage to that and actually use it. I never use things like this. People have done stuff like this before, but usually they go super fast or maybe they're just a little bit tacky. This is, yeah, we're going to use that. I'm also using a modded version of the John Deere Gator, the one that we get in game. This was a mod that I got a long time ago, like the second month that Farming Simulator was out. I do have a Wilson pace setter. This holds 100,000 liters. It is multi-fruit, so it'll hold whatever I want in the front or the back. I wanted to use that on here, so there you go. Then we have 82's Logistics 20-foot gooseneck tipper trailer. Nothing modded about it, actually. It is what it is. I got a little trailer for the Gator as well. You guys just saw me pulling this in the Hallmasters. Holds 100,000 liters. The reason is because this holds 100,000 liters, so I figured it'd be perfect. Then we have the Amazon Condor. This is one with the fertilization turned off. If you guys are using seasons, I highly recommend that you use something like this. I have modified these to go faster because In the last update, they went from going 12 miles an hour down to 6 miles an hour. I don't like that. So I made them come back up to 12 miles per hour. We got 2 actually from that pack. I got the Condor 15001, my favorite seeder in game, and then we have the Horse Pronto 9, my second favorite seeder in the game. So that way, the John Deere 8 series and the 6 series can both do seeding all at the same time. We've got 3 fields that have to be seeded, so that's why we're doing that. Then we've got some sprayers. These are also modded. They don't hold much more than they did, but it's just evened out, and they go a little bit faster as well. 12 miles an hour versus 10 miles an hour. This holds 5,000, this holds 2,000. Both are good. Similar story with our that one. Yep, the 402 fertilizer. This will hold 5,000 liters, and it says it goes 62 miles an hour, but it does not. It goes 32. So however fast the tractor will go, it'll go. We do have some mowers here. These are John Deere versions of the universal mowers. These are with the mower pack, I think, something like that, or mowers mod. I don't remember what it is for all platforms, so you can check that out. Then we got a couple things here. You know we're using the windrow, but it's not. It doesn't have the wings on it. I just got it because it holds 100,000 liters and goes faster. That's all. I am using the in-game Pottinger Tedder. I'm using a modded, but not modded by me. Just it's a mod. The 12.5 meter windrow, and we've got front loaders for the both 6 series, so the 6M and the 6R both have a front loader. Weights for everybody. Of course, we got the rear for the trail boss, doghouse, and the replenishment container, because you gotta have all of those. So there you go. You may be saying to yourself, TJ, but you're on Lone Oak. It's an American map. Why in the world are you using European equipment? I like it. I think the European equipment looks good. I think Giants did a great job with the stuff in game. Yes, there's better stuff out there right now. I just chose these. I wanted to use them. Get off my back. Get out of here. All right. So, what's our first job? Planting. So let's take our 8R. We've got this hooked up to the Amazon, and you may see at the bottom right-hand corner, not fertilizer. We need to go either all the way forward, back, something like that. So even though these say seeds, there it is. Yeah. Even though these say the fertilizer, it'll put the fertilizer in there. It's just not normally can you do it. So yeah, be careful when you're filling these up like this. Just do it with pallets and stuff like that. So first job is planting. Now we have a very well, it's a good time right now because we can plant quite a few things: wheat, barley, oats, or canola. Those are the things that we have that we can harvest. So you definitely you'd be stupid to think that I'm not going to do canola and oats, but do I do another crop? Or do I do double oats or double canola? I think double canola is the way to go with a big field of oats. So what I'm going to do is we're going to bring this up. We're actually going to use this seeder. I'm actually going to be using this one on my own, so we're just going to hold back. Probably should have done the other one first. I think one of these is going to be oats. We'll have to figure it out. Actually, this is an easy way to do it. Go by cost. 405, 432, so 836, and then 565. So I think this can be oats right here, and then we will do canola, and be done. Plus, this is a straight line right here, so picking up all of the straw and stuff should be pretty dadgum easy. Let's bump around. Let's see what we got. There we go. Now, one thing, we might have to put duals on here. I'm not sure if we're going to have to do it or not, but we might have to put duals on here in order to get this to work. I am using not fertilizer. Can I change this over? My mouse is on the wrong computer. Can't change it. All right. So we'll pull past it a little bit, and we'll see if it'll let us do seeds back there. Usually, it'll make you do fertilizer pretty much all the time. There we go. Seeds, finally. But yeah, you can see we're using the realistic vehicle mod. We're using the real dirt color. Any realistic mod that you've got in here, I'm actually using it. I understand it's a little bit much, but it just is what it is, man. Just let me have this one. Maybe just a little bit. Let me have this one. Filling up. Almost done. There we go. All right. So this is going to be doing our oats. So let's come out of here and let's head over. Now, this isn't going to be something that you guys are going to see every single episode on. I know that's a little bit upsetting, but this is what I'm playing in my personal time. This is what I'm doing to enjoy playing Farming Simulator. So I want to just let you guys know in advance that you may not be seeing a ton of this. You'll be seeing some, so don't worry there. But maybe only once a week or twice a week on here versus that. Now, that's all also going to depend on how long it takes to get the placeables through testing, because then you never know what's going to happen. All right, we've got all-wheel drive on. Ooh, you can see it is digging into the ground back there. Good. There we go. Straightened off a little bit. Double check. Make sure. Let's see. 1 state of fertilizer is good. So we've got 1 state of fertilizer. Hire worker on oats. And we should get this up to... We are not going to get this up to 12 miles an hour, are we? Sure aren't. Well, this might be fun. We might have to take that mod off just for today. If I was in my personal, it doesn't matter to me, but we're going to have to do something. Also, here's our 6 elm. I'm just going to go ahead and put some fertilizer in here. I haven't done anything. So I came through, basically used modded stuff to get everything plowed up and get us ready for our first stage. So lime, nope, fertilizer. We'll just leave that there. That doesn't even matter. All right. The other seeder's going. Let's rock and roll. Let's do our thing. Let's set this over to canola, and we're going to head up. I think it's, was it field 42? I always say to sell this field. I'm not a fan of keeping it, but because it is here, because it is right here beside our main farm, I felt I was like, you know what? We got to keep this field. And we're going to fast farm with it as well. Let's go through here. Set it. Is dropping. We're going to drop it even more. We're going to give it a little boop, 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 boop. And go. Hopefully we can get that little spot right there. Yeah, there we go. We got the whole thing. This is an area where I'm considering using the next cow farm. So I would kind of come through here and build up a little platform and use it, or maybe put some sheep here or something like that. Possibly even across the road. But that's one of the reasons why I'm on here again, is because we've got some really cool mods in the works right now by GeForce Modding, and I don't want to miss out. I want to be part of it. I want to be able to use them, and I want to be able to use those placeables on the map where they all came from. And you guys know me, I like doing lots of animals. You could do, I think they're keeping the 500 limit, so 500 cows, pigs, sheep. I think chickens are not 500. They could be, you never know. We'll go back and take a look at that as well. Also, we're going to be doing some other stuff here as well. Of course, you know, we've got seasons turned on, so that's a big ding. That's totally different from what we've been doing recently. We're just trying something not new, but a combination of everything that we've done in the past. One of the best mods farming simulators ever seen, regardless of which game you're playing on. And just, you know, everybody loves this map. Hey, if you don't, let me know. I love this map. All right, so let's get a move on. Let's do a little bit of off-screen work here. We're going to come through. We are going to seed all of the fields. We're going to try and get as far as we can. So, let's get it. Let's rock and roll. And we've barely even gotten this far, and Helper A is already blocked by an object. I can't wait to see what's going on here. You serious? You got stuck in the mud, didn't you? Oh, yeah, they did. All right. So here is the fun part. Oh, we are sliding. All right. Here's the fun part about this. I actually did this so that we could have a little bit of fun. I needed tow bar. This is not part of the plan at all. Let's go. Let's go into miscellaneous. Let's find ourselves a tow bar. I don't care what it is. I just need something, some tow bar. I think I've got 3 or 4 installed. Most of them came from the mod hub, hopefully. We do have one that hooks up with 3 point. Maybe I should start using that one. You guys see how many mods I have installed? Goodness gracious. We've got a few, man. We've got a few. Yo, did I delete this thing? Well, I found the MT9. I was going to do this in the next scene, but yeah, let's go ahead and buy that. If you don't know what that is, then, well, You'll find out it's extremely important. Tow bar, here we go. All right, let's see. What color do we go for here? Let's go for something that we can see. White would be perfectly fine for me. What about John Deere green? That is not gonna work. Black? Not even close. Yeah, let's go with this. 550 bucks. It's not phenomenal, but it is what it is. All right, bud. I think we can hook up to that. Let's reset both of these. There's one, there's the tow bar. And, oh yeah, and the other one is right here. We can actually use this to see kind of what's going on with the field. You can see 33%, 21% of it is moisture, and the height is, that's not terrible, is it? There we go. Yeah, we're going to have to use this, I believe. Let's get this. Let's drop the rear tailgate, and let's pull this bad boy out of here. It's like those videos that everybody does. Pulling the thing out of the thing. Except we're legit having to do it. I was not wanting to do this today. All right, there's that. Let's fold that up so that it's at least in there. Okay, so here is the fun part. Let's... Oh, and I'm going across this ground too. This is not where I want to be. Get out of the grass. Get out of the grass. There we go. All right. Much better, much better. Onto the road. Because I'm using the realistic terrain mod and the real dirt and everything, well, you run into a bit of a problem there. Ooh, look at that trail boss. That looks good. You run into a bit of a problem when doing stuff like this because it just doesn't... It's bad. Let's do this, dude. Let's get this thing out. Here's that. Actually, let's do this. Let's set this like right here, and I'll just back up to it so we can hook up both at the same time. Wrong button. You guys didn't see that. All right, should be a hook. Got it. Well, that hooked up to not the John Deere, but it is what it is. All right, all-wheel drive, nice and easy. Don't gun it, because there's no point. All right, we'll have to gun it. Ooh, we are getting stuck. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. Yes. Oh, no. All right. We got it out. Yeah, you know that right there is going to be the thumbnail. Don't even act like you don't know. All right. We need to detach from there. We'll come up to here, we'll open that up, we'll detach that, and then throw it back in there. We now own a tow bar. And it's probably a good thing that we do. All right, one down. Let's see if we can get out of here without getting stuck in the mud. There we go, perfect. I'm just gonna put this out by the main road right here. That'll be just fine. Let's bump around to that. There we go. And we need to get this bad boy reset in there, getting back to work. I know it's tough, but you can't, bro, you can't be getting stuck like that. We got work to do. You didn't even do anything, man. Come on. We got a noob over here driving. But because it is raining, things are going to get stuck a whole lot easier. All right, let's drop it down, and we've done it again. You know, let's see. Let's give it a try. Can I even get out of here? Negative. Oh boy. All right. We're going to have to turn that mod off just for right now. It's not going to work. You know what? I came back in. I've got an idea. And I don't know if this is... Oh, man, we are slumping. Let's detach for now. I've got an idea. Let's see. We should be... Yeah. Sown ground is much easier to deal with than plowed ground. Here's the thing. I've had zero issues with the 8R. The 8R is running duals. You can put duals. Pull the 6R. Burped a little bit right there. Hashtag burp. So what happens if we just do that? Put duals on here. That way we can actually move around. And we're going to have to pay for it, but let's see. Let's customize. Wheel setup, wides with weights, not even close. There we go, $7,000. It's a lot, but if it works, Yes! Is that everything we need? Maybe. Yep. Okay. $7,000 is a whole lot of money. I love that weight. You pick it up. It barely does anything. What's the weight on it? 1150. Huh. Well, it is what it is, isn't it? All right. Let's give this a try. Let's see. I know that the mod basically says it determines, it uses what wheels you have to determine your level of sync. Now, any vehicle that's sitting still will sync. And I will tell you, that seater, especially with this mod turned on, this seater is really, really heavy. So, let's give it a try. Let's see. That seat does weigh a little bit in there. Let's see. I'm going to hire a worker again. We're just going to leave it in the same spot. We'll hire the worker, and we'll see if the worker can actually get out of here. Hire worker. Crap. So, I mean, it worked for a second, so there's that. But yes, in order to get this job done, it's just gonna have to happen, isn't it? Did I freeze my game? Okay, there we go. Save the game one more time. There we go. All right. Let's turn it off. Let's do it again. Well, we've got everything done. All of the fields are planted. So now we have 2 canola fields, 1 oat field, naturally, and we've got 2 grass fields. You guys know we love grass and oats, so yeah. Got our planters done up. Next thing, we're getting these duals off of here. I love the way they look, but they are not becoming of this vehicle for everything else that we've got to do. So let's swap these out. Hopefully this doesn't cost too much. Hopefully this doesn't cost too much. Customize wheel setup. Let's go back to wides with weights. Hey, $0. All right, I'll take that. Wides with weights. Boom. Got him. All right, cool. So we've got that. That is done. Now, we need to get fertilizing. So we've got that fertilizer, solid fertilizer. We've got our sprayer right here. We're going to go ahead and get this bad boy hooked up to the sprayer. And we'll get everybody running. That is a weight, and that is not going to work. Rule number 4, never, ever use weights when you're doing spraying. In this scenario. Boop, there you go. So what do we need to do now? What are we going to do that's going to be different? Well, we're going to do a little bit of logging. Easy, easy, easy. Calm down. We're going to be doing it my way. You guys know that I like to use the Brux Big Daddy, or Brux und Big Daddy. So that is what we are going to be using. I'm definitely going to be using that. Let's go ahead and drop this down. Herbicide, nope. Liquid fertilizer. The front tank should hold 2,000 liters, if I remember correctly. You can see this doesn't have narrow tires. This is wide tires because Holger Sandstuck had actually released a version that doesn't need narrow tires, or it does need them, but not for what we're doing. We can pretty much do everything in the first stage or beforehand. The way that I do things, I don't need to fertilize past the first stage. So it's perfect because that's why I use the things that I do. You don't need narrow tires, especially with using some of the mods that I have. You don't need narrow tires. Holy cow, that costed a whole lot more than I was expecting. $6,000. Oh. Oof. 500 and was that 520? Yeah, 520, 50 is expensive. Gosh. All right, fair enough, fair enough. Well, let's get this out. Let's get this unfolded. Let's get him rocking. And then we are going to take our truck and we're going to take our 8R and we are going to find ourselves somewhere to start taking a look at logging. Can we hire a worker and this thing just do it? Yes. It will only go 12 miles an hour, so this is not going to be a speed demon by any means, especially the ways that I like to do it. That's not going to happen here. And then for this bad boy, I think we could probably just set this on a worker here. And then what I'll do is I'll just come through and I will hit what he misses, because he's going to miss a lot. Actually doing some field work, so let's go ahead and lock those diffs. And we're good. All right, big question here. Can we get wheels small enough? I don't think we can, man. Let's see. Standard. We just need standards. Oh, yeah, you can't do anything that's just standard on this one. It has to be wheel weights. Okay, that's totally fine with me. Wheel weights, customize. Yeah, please. All right. Let's see. Is this going to work? We're also going to need to get... Actually, we need to go ahead and get that now. Oh, I don't know if that's going to fit in there or not. We're going to try to make it fit. Let's get in here and let's get ourselves a Brooks und Big Daddy. Let's see. Forestry equipment. Because, you know, forestry. We want to get a modded version. See, that's 1,000,000 liters. This only holds 10,000. So, yeah, this is definitely the version that we want right here. We're going to go with that John Deere color because I think that looks good. We're going to lease it. Why did I lease that? We're going to need this. We're going to buy that. There you go. And then we're also going to need a stump grinder as well. Generally, I say go for the bio belts. I love this thing. It works great all the time. Standard working light. Yes, please. We'll go ahead and purchase that. And we will return that. Should only need to get these set over. Now, I've looked at a couple different places for going through and getting logging. And the reason we're going to do this is because we need to get wood chips. And the wood chips are actually going to make things nice and easy because they are going to give us a whole lot of money that we generally would not have had otherwise. So that's why we're going to do that. You know, this would be much easier in the 6 series. I'm just looking at this now. There's no way this whole thing is going to fit in here. Especially that stump grinder on the back. That is 100% not fitting. We might be walking, guys. We might be walking. All right, nice and easy. Negative. 100%, zero way to make that work. Okay, not a problem. We could go on foot. Well, like this. Yep, should have gone with wide tires, but that'll be okay. It'll have to look weird for a little minute. Slow it down, boys. Slow it down. Unhook. Go and open that up. And go. So where are we going to be doing some logging? Well, we're going to be doing some logging away from our farm. I don't want to do it near it. I want to do it far away from it. And it's actually going to be in an area where we've worked before. You guys may remember we did... gosh. We really enjoy our secret fields in the woods. And this is going to be no difference. We're going to do the same thing here. Whee! And we'll bring this down. And we are going to come right up here on the other side of this. And this is going to be where we dig in. And we're going to need quite a bit going on right here. There we are. We're going to have a lot to do. This is going to be a big, big undertaking. There we go. There's that. There's that. And turn it on. Let's see how much of this thing that we get. Very unlikely that we get as much of this as I want, but I'm going to try anyway. Like I mentioned, this is going to be a multi-step process. This is not going to be something that just happens today. It's going to be something maybe we work on a little bit at a time here and there. I'm not really crazy on how long this is going to take. Just the fact that we get it done, that is going to make me very happy. Yo, can we do this? I need to delete like that whole setup. Yeah, there it is. That's what it is. So I want to go ahead and get all of this done because I want to turn all this into, you guessed it, another field. I want to turn this whole area into one big field that I can come through and okay. So you want me to come this way? All right. What just happened? It only happens to us, guys. It only happens to us. What in the world was that all about? Bro, how much do we have? 16,000 liters already. Not really a whole lot, but we've got a whole bunch to come through. There we go, 25,000. That's much better. So let's leave this bad boy in here for now. Let's go check on everybody because it looks like somebody is done. So let's go check on them. Well, I think it's safe to say that I should probably start doing headlands around this field whenever we go through. Let's take a quick look and see what we've got. So you can see we've got things fertilized and all set, ready to go. 32's almost done. 33 and 41 are, and I am wasting time right here. Those grass fields, they are in their second stage of fertilizing. However, we are not going to be able to finish that until right before we do everything. So with grass, something weird. I'm not sure if it's in the geos that I use or if it's in Farming Simulator, period. However, the way that I run things is I'm only able to fertilize grass in the planted stage, in the first growth stage, and then lastly in the next to last and last growth stage. So I don't even try anymore. I just go for it and do it then. So I don't even try anymore. All right, there's that. Let's see. We got pretty much a straight line on the other side. I'm going to go ahead and get everything nice and cleaned up. And then I think it's going to be about time to go. Well, guys, after all that is going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like on the video and get subscribed to the channel if you're new. Enjoy the DjGoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. All being said, I hope you have a great day. We will see you later. Peace.